Hello students. I am Sham Sundar Chalak, Junior College Lecturer at Mahatma Jyotiba Phule Junior College, Vadona Bazar, Taluka Ralegaon, District Yatmal. Students, 12th class syllabus has been changed and there are lots of new things. Today, I am going to discuss with you our new poem. First poem, Song of the Open Road. This poem is written by Walt Whitman. He was an American poet, essayist and journalist. Whitman is among the most influential poets in the American canon. He is often called the father of free verse. And students, you know, this poem is also written in the form of free verse. This poem is taken from his major work Leaves of Grass. It is a beautiful blend of self-awareness, free will and tenderness of the heart. Students, let's move to our poem, Song of the Open Heart. Afoot and light-hearted I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me. The long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Henceforth, I ask not for good fortune. I myself am good fortune. Hence, I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Students, afoot means on foot, not using any vehicle. Or second, we can take its meaning as ready to go ahead, in a preparation to move ahead. And light-hearted means the poet has started his journey, he is ready to go ahead, he is on foot and he is light-hearted. There is no burden on his mind and there is no burden on his heart at all. He is very free, light-hearted. And he take to the open road. Open road, it is not a simple road. It is a road of life. It is a journey of life. It is a way of life. As he has completed all his duties and now he is free and he wants to live his life with a new attitude. Healthy, free, the world before me. And before him there is healthy and free world, as he is going in the jungle. As you know that jungle is full with natural things. There is no toxics. And so the atmosphere of the jungle is very healthy. And or we can take it in another sense that as he is from the democratic country, the atmosphere for him is very healthy, free. There are no obstacles. The long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Students, here brown path creates imagery, appeals to our eye, creating an image of a path in the countryside, where a path is created in the grass by walking of the village people. You can also create your own path after walking when the soil is exposed in the grass, making visible lines. You would find them disappearing into the jungle. Leading wherever I choose, unlike railway or airways or highways, these brown paths take us wherever we go. They do not force us to follow a particular direction. Path gives us freedom to choose our own direction. You can change course of your walking at any point wherever you feel like. Here henceforth, the word henceforth suggests that until now the poet himself was bound in some kind of shackles. But now he wants to break all those shackles. Now onward, he wants to be free from all the bondages to which he was willing stuck. This new path is offering him a free will. He is emancipated from the old bondage of good fortune, i.e., money or worldly ways. But now onwards he gives them up and remains free from such desires of earning money, name, fame, which matter in his previous life. And henceforth I ask not for good fortune, I myself am good fortune. As he is full of joy, as a healthy free world is before him, it doesn't need any type of good fortune. Henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, and need nothing. And because of this, as he has left all the things behind, he has no whimper. Whimper means make a series of low, weak, sad cries, especially with fear and pain. Now there are no regrets, there are no complaints, as he is free from everything. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticism. Querulous means complaining, showing that one is irritated. Okay, means these lines tell us that he has completed all his family duties and now he has taken retirement, and now he wants to go on a spiritual journey. He wants to get an inner peace, and for that he has to leave all the things, and because he has done all his duties, so he says that done with indoor complaints, all the things has been completed. Libraries, now I don't want any worldly knowledge, now I don't want any books. It shows, the word library shows that he has completed with the worldly knowledge, and now he wants to get inner peace, the knowledge of soul. And querulous criticism has been over. Now he don't want to indulge in all these worldly things, complaining and etc. Constellations in error. I don't want the constellations in error. Constellations means influential group of people, means powerful people support. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belongs to them. Suffice means enough. Means he said that now I don't want support or I don't want help of the powerful people, because I have left all the worldly things. I don't need that, because he has on the journey of inner peace. He wants to get the spiritual knowledge, and hence he thinks that okay, you are okay there where you are, and they suffice, means the people are enough for those who belongs to them. And the next four lines are in the bracket. He said, still here I carry my old delicious burdens. The very sweet, delicious word is used here. This word reminds me John Keats' famous line, a thing of beauty, joy forever. These delicious burdens means delicious memories are beauties, or it is a beauty for him, and that beauty is joy for him forever. I carry them, men and women, I carry them with me wherever I go. Means he said that the old memories of my relatives, my family members, my friends are very delicious for me, are very inspiring for me, are the moments of happiness, are the source of happiness for me. So I carry them wherever I go. I haven't taken any worldly thing with me. But what I have taken? I have taken their memories, delicious memories, which will inspire him, which will make him happy, which will give him joy. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. And he said that it is impossible for me to get rid of them, to leave them. They will be with him up to the last breath of his life. Because he said, I am filled with them. And I will fill them in return. Here he swear and here he promised to do something great, something marvelous, something spacious in his life, which will make his family members, friends, relatives very happy. And he will fill them in return with doing some kind of good thing. Students, look, there are many meanings hidden in the poem. Okay, so we can take any that we suits to the theme of the poem. In the next video, I will discuss with you the poetic devices, appreciation of the poem, and activities of the poem. Okay.